You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. That's one of the most profound lessons Steve Jobs shared in his 2005 Stanford commencement speech. In this episode, I want to break down one of the stories from that speech, the story of trusting that the dots will connect. If you've ever felt lost, unsure about your future, or overwhelmed by the decisions you have to make, this story is for you. And be sure to come back for future episodes where I'll explore the other stories from this legendary speech. Steve Jobs dropped out of Reed College, but he didn't leave. He stayed as a drop-in for the next 6 months, attending only the classes that interested him. It was during this time that he stumbled into a calligraphy class. He learned about typography, the beauty of well-designed letters, and the art of spacing and fonts. At the time, it seemed meaningless. He had no idea how this knowledge would ever help him in life. He was struggling, he had nowhere to sleep, no money for food, and times were hard. But he followed his intuition. 10 years later, when designing the first Macintosh computer, it all made sense. The typography, the elegant fonts, these were the very things that set the Mac apart. The lessons from that calligraphy class shaped what would become the world's most iconic personal computer, and today every computer still carries those design principles. So what does this mean for us? Well, many of us feel lost. We're making the biggest decisions of our lives at a young age without the experience to know if we're doing the right thing. And in a world that's constantly changing, it's overwhelming. But this story teaches us something important. If we do the best we can today, if we follow our curiosity and make more good decisions than bad, things will eventually come together, even if we don't see how right now. When Steve Jobs was at Reed College, he couldn't have imagined how a single calligraphy class would shape the future of technology, but looking back, the dots connected. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever you call it, because believing that the dots will somehow connect will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. Wherever you are in life, trust that the dots will connect. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep doing great work. One day when you look back, you'll see how it all made sense. If this episode inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to tune in next time, where we'll explore more of Steve Jobs' lessons from this incredible speech. Until then, stay curious and keep moving forward.